All right, so for this one, it says that the state education department requires local school districts to keep these records of all students: age, race, ethnicity, days absent, current grade level, standardized test scores in reading and math, and any disabilities or special education needs. So we're going to do the same thing that we did for problem number 13. We're going to need the who. Let me make this a little bigger here. Oh, I don't want it that big. Let's do this. So the who. Who's the who in this? Student. Then the next thing is the what. What's the what? Yeah, we got to list all those things. So we're going to say age, race. They say race or ethnicity. It really should just be ethnicity. Days absent. Current grade. Level. Standardized test scores in reading and mathematics. Disabilities / special needs. Then the next question is when. Wait, what? When? Well, does it tell us when? The textbook says this must be kept current. Right. So it's not specified, right? It's not explicitly specified, but implicitly, like you got to keep it current because of the grade level alone, right? And the test scores change from year to year, so it looks like you got to keep that stuff going. Where? It's the state, but do we know which state? Not specified. What is the other question? Why? Why do they want to know this information? That is absolutely correct. It's required. How? Yes.
What if we do be specific by saying the state requires it or it is required? Doesn't matter.
You do need to identify who's requiring what.
Okay.
And what I typed on the screen is much shorter than what the book says.
Was that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. So why? How? So the how is, how do they collect this? It's actually just school records. You guys might not know that, but this is stuff that Mr. Adams has all this. I know all this about all you guys. Huh? I don't know it off the top of my head, but I have access to it. So, but it helps me to help to teach you guys. So then how? It's just school records. And then the variables, oh my gosh. So many. I'm just going to copy and paste this.
Oh my God.
But, oh wait, no, I can't do that. So let me list them in quantitative in order. So I'm going to do the quantitative ones first. So when we look at this, yeah, age is quantitative.
Current grade.
Hold on a sec. So I'm going to say the quantitative ones first. Quantitative. Age. Days absent. What else?
Current grade level.
That technically is a categorical one, I think. Yeah, that's categorical. While it does have a number, you're just categorizing which grade they're in. So that's categorical. Test scores are quantitative. Yep.
What about reading and mathematics? Is that or
Yeah, that's what does test scores in reading and math. I'm just going to abbreviate and say test scores. What else? I think that's it, right? And then the categorical are ethnicity, grade level, and now, I didn't say this explicitly, but what I talked about at the end of our last one were what were some of the concerns. So when we do the research or we collect the data, we have some concerns, like with things that we have to think about, right? So the last one, the concerns were like you have to catch enough bears, right? But it's a good method. So on this one, really it's a short list because a lot of this stuff is quantitative. It's either this or that. But we probably want to, what tests are used? How are the scores measured? I'll add one that the textbook doesn't have. Are they the same test for all students? So in Indiana has always been more of an SAT state, but in Michigan, they did ACT for a long time. So I can't compare a kid's test scores if they move from Michigan to Indiana. I need to make sure, oh, that looks not good. I need to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples, right? Apples to apples. Oh, that's a lot of information there, right? So I need to make sure the test scores are the same. How do they score them? If it's standardized, see, that's another thing. Like the SAT, you can get like 1,600 total, right? But if you're using the NWEA, that would be 200. So how they come up with the scores are important too. And then what tester they use to make sure they're the same or different. Okay. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. Any questions? No. All right. That's a good one.